Oh, hey guys, how the frigs it going today? That's right, it's Saturday, it's raining out, and it's a scrap run day. Well, let me explain something. It's not a scrap run day. We're not doing a scrap run. I read your comments, I did the math. I looked up how much it would be for a ton of metal. Scrap is down. So I was like, you know what? Gonna take you guys up on what you said, you know, with the whole, why are you wasting your time bringing it to the scrap yard? Why don't you just put it at the side of the road and let some scrapper have it? So we will be doing that today. What we are doing today though is taking the electronics, the old computers, the old TVs, the old paint, the old oil, all the stuff that needs to go to the hazardous waste depot. It's going to the hazardous waste depot to freaking day. Saw me carry the Samsung downstairs. I don't feel like replacing the LED strips in it. I have no use for a 39-inch TV. That sounds wasteful, but hey, you know what? I'll send it to this recycling center. They'll strip the parts down. It'll get reused for other components, for other projects, for other things. Or somebody there might fix it and sell it on Kijiji for $100. You know what? My loss, their gain. I really don't care. I've done enough freaking fixing and shit now. And nowadays, you know, you can buy a brand new friggin' 39-inch TV at Walmart for like $150. Is it worth to fix that one when the LED strips are going to cost me off Amazon $20 for 2 and I need 6? So it's going to cost me about $60 to repair a TV that brand without a remote, mind you. It doesn't have a remote control. So a lot of the features are kind of lacking. So why bother, right? In the end, I know a lot of you guys like to repair and keep things going for a long time. I get that. You know, a lot of people like to resolder capacitors and rebuild circuit boards, and electronics is their fave. But honestly, I don't really feel like replacing the LEDs just to find out that the LEDs blew up because of another component, then have to replace them again plus the other component. I don't have the time, I don't have the will, I don't have the want to waste with doing that. So that's the reason why I'm scrapping all this stuff. And I'm not really scrapping it. It's going to the recycling center, the hazardous waste depot. Both the same thing. The recycling center is on one side, hazardous waste on the other side. Hazardous waste takes pretty much everything. And I'm hoping they can inform me where I can bring my mini fridge. I have a feeling it's going to have to go to the dump. And I'm pretty sure they charge you like $20 to drop one off. That's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do, and that's what I'm gonna do to get it did, because clearing out that corner of the garage, even though it's not a big corner, it opens up new possibilities for storage, which means the garage will be more roomier this winter when the Trans Am is in there. Not much more roomier, but I might actually be able to walk around the car. Not saying we're gonna do work on the car, just saying if I can walk around it, life is better. So without further ado, you saw me carry out the Samsung. I got to go into this bathroom. I think I saw cans of old paint that I'm going to scrap. Then we got to collect all the oil. I'm going to put them inside of a milk carton. Come on, brain. No, not today. You quit? Those milk plastic things? Sure. And then what else? Grab the TV from there, the computer that's at the top of the stairs, that can go too. That's an old piece of shit compact. Ran Windows XP. There are the specs for you. Single core 2.7 gigahertz ultimate gaming machine. 256 megabytes of DDR RAM. Not DDR2. Wait, what do you run? You're probably DDR2. Yeah, you're DDR2. 40 gig Ultra DMA. Not just DMA, boys. Not just direct memory access, it's Ultra. And a CD-ROM Reed Ryder. Yeah, this potato was pretty awesome back in the day probably, but it's not that day anymore. So scrapyard you go. You know what's really funny is these old computers, man. Like this little computer weighs about 3 times more than my gaming rig upstairs. Why? Because they put so much steel in these cases that it's simply ridiculous. Okay, so this is going in the truck, and then we'll get up to the garage. Oh no, I wanted to check the bathroom. I thought I saw cans of paint down on the bottom. Okay, burp. Okay, it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. There wasn't paint there. There was paint there, but I must have already brought that in on the last run. So let's go ahead, take this computer out, and we'll fire it in the back of the truck, and then go into the garage and grab what we need there, and then do our run. All right, we'll get Fatty out of the way here. Perfect. So this TV, she gone. It needs an entire control board for the back. Cheapest price I found for it was 90 bucks. It's a 42-inch TV that does 720 elemental Ps. Like, seriously? 720p. Your video resolution on this is 1366 by 768. On a screen that big, your start button is going to take up a giant quadrant of the bottom corner. So, garbage. Don't need it. Scrap. Scrap city, boys. It was once a good TV, but once again, those days are gone. So I just went through all these oil containers down here and realized something. I have a lot of perfectly good oil. Like a lot. That GTX bottle, dusty as frig, brand spanking new. I opened it up, the paper's still over top of the top to pull it off, to open it up, to put it in your machine. That yellow thing, that's antifreeze. That's full. That's when I had the G6 and I had the coolant leak. I bought that because I kept just topping it up, not realizing that I actually blew the rad core and had to replace the rad core. I had a pin leak. It wasn't a bad leak, but it was still a leak. All those SAE 30s in the front, all full except for the guy on the end right there. That one there has about a half. Mobile 1, 5W30, full. Green Castrol, full. That gold whatever, full. I got about 18 gallons of fresh oil in this. I don't need to buy oil for a while. I should be able to do an oil change on the truck, oil change on the car. Oh, I just found another container over here. What are you? 5W30, covered in smut. You don't have a fill line on you. Quaker State high mileage, 4.4 liters. Despite the fact that the container's covered in shit. That's brand new oil. Like, I got all this oil. That's still in great shape. It's friggin' insane. Oh, and there's some more back here. Look at this. This is perfectly fine. Quaker State, 5W30. Probably going to put that in the snowblower this year. What's this? Automatic transmission fluid. Okay. So, I'm just going to chuck this in here, I guess, for now. And do we have room down here for this one? Yes, we do. So we got oil for days. We got enough oil to do at least 3-4 cars. I just found another jug back here. I don't know why I went on an oil buying spree, but this is antifreeze and coolant. Judging by the sound of that, it's probably damn accurate as to what it is. You never know when you're going to need antifreeze, so might as well hang on to it. So I don't need my milk crate to carry the oil because I only have one jug of oil to bring in. I thought I was going to have a hell of a lot more crap. But found one of my hacksaws, not my black one, but I found my silver one. So that's sweet. Can't remember. Oh yeah, I wanted it for that thing to cut the bolt head off. But I also found my cutting wheel for my Dremel, so I can do that a lot quicker with that. Or I could just use my grinder and take care of the problem. And there's a bunch of crap back here. I don't know if these are mops or what the deal is. I don't know. My katana with the bent friggin' scabbard. Ah, my booster cables. I was wondering what this went. Oh, and the back tarp for the Trans Am. a serious dog collar. Was this Sammy's? It's a rabies vaccination, but has my birthday year on it, 1979. No idea what the heck dog this was for, but this would fit Oreo. Not like I'm going to put some other dog's collar on my dog, but it's got studs, so that's pretty badass, right? I'll just let that hang out. Oh, what are you? You are engine protector. Add to motor oil. I don't even know if that crap even works. 2-cycle engine oil. I need to buy some more of this, I think, eh? Oh no, we still got plenty of that. Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to Dad one of these days and borrow his chainsaw, the one that I fixed a while back on this channel, because we want to use it to chop up some wood for when we go fishing for campfires. I got my little chainsaw, but the problem is it's electric and there's no electricity where we go, and I highly doubt my little booster pack would have enough amperage to really run that. All I have to bring in is this one jug. That's it. I thought I had way more crap than this to bring in. Like, I just put 2 computers back there, 2 televisions, 1 jug of oil. Like, there's nothing back here that's saying, hey, I need to go too. Holy crap. I swear, guys, I'm like the oil whisperer. And a jug of friggin' oil, 5W30, long lasting, mobile, Super 1000. Bought this back in the day when I did the Trans Am, or the G6. That video is also on this channel. Oil change for the G6, where I put the GoPro on my head, went underneath the car and started changing the oil. I think this is new oil. If it is, I might use it to top off one of the already open containers. Oil's oil. Like, I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And I don't think I am. But yeah, guys, like you mentioned, due to the cost of scrap, it's actually not worth my time and effort and risk of getting a puncture in my tire to load all this crap in the back of my truck and then take it to the scrapyard myself. It's way more. Honestly, what I'll get is like maybe $3 for a washer, $3 for a dryer, at the cost of scrap right now, because these things don't weigh that much. The wire isn't even unshielded, so it'd be different if the wire was gutted and like all the casing was taken off and we had the exposed metal, because then you can filter it into copper and nickel, and or into copper and aluminum, because some of that is aluminum wiring. The register I get there's probably like $10 worth of scrap metal sitting here, and it could potentially cost me like $100 tire for the truck, or probably even more, because tires are super expensive. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the scrapyard, or to the recycling center. We're going to drop off what we have in the truck and get rid of all that. Then we're going to come back, grab Dolly Parton over there. We're going to use it to get this washer and dryer to the side of the road, as well as I'm just going to hand bomb the scrap metal down. So stay tuned. Let's go to the recycling center and drop this shit off. All right, guys, we are done at the scrapyard. All empty, except for the part for the blinds, but whatever. I moved the truck over as much as possible. I think I'm just like a sea hair away from the cement. Yeah, we're good. So the next step is this, but what I need to do is get a charge on this camera. Wow, look at that dinner. I don't know if you guys can see that because there's a huge blotch on the lens. Yep. Oh, that's better. There's a massive squirrel back there. Catch, clean, cook? Probably not a good idea in the city limits. Anyway, I need to put a charge on said camera. I'm probably going to edit up the clips I have already. But I do want a coffee, so I'm going to fire up the Keurig and make a coffee. Go edit up this footage, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Mouth. Mouth. Mouse face, mouse face, mouse face, mouse face, mouth. Anyway, guys, I was going to show you the road because it's all wet. We just had a downpour. So I was like, well, I don't really feel like going out there and getting soaking wet with moving metal around. So I figured I wait out the rain because it was just a small green cloud on the radar. It's going to be like that all day today. It's going to be like pissing rain, and then it's going to stop, and then it's going to start, then it's going to stop, then it's going to start, then it's going to stop, and just ruins a Saturday. But yeah, there's two reasons why I'm not doing a scrap run. One I mentioned to you guys was I don't see the point in, with the current cost of metal at the scrapyard, it's so low that literally I'd probably make like maybe $10, maybe $12 with all that crap back there, maybe. So the cost of fuel to go to the scrapyard and then to basically come back with $10, it would cost me $10. No, it wouldn't cost me $10 in gas. It'd probably cost me like $3 in gas or something, not even that. But it's a waste of time to drive it all there and risk, you know, it's a metal scrapyard. It's not like they clean the freaking grounds you drive on. You roll over something metal, sharp piece of metal, and bam, you're blowing a tire. Now that $10 profit that you just made just cost you $150 for a new tire. I don't want to be bothered. So the other reason is they're only open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 p.m. So it makes it kind of rough to get it out there unless I go like wake up at 7, have breakfast, jump in the truck, deliver it at 8, come back and go to work. You know what? I can't be bothered. There's people in this town who make money doing scrap. This is what they do. They take it, bring it home, store it at their house or whatever, store it in a garage somewhere until scrap level's high enough, and then they exchange it in for cash. I'll just put it at the side of the road. Somebody else can have it because it's $10. Like, it's not worth the time. So I was gonna wait. I was like, oh man, it's starting to rain. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow because it's supposed to be just like cloudy tomorrow with a couple sun breaks but no rain. But we just got a break in the rain, so I'm gonna take a piss and then we're gonna head outside, start moving some metal, snap some pictures, put it up on Kijiji, let somebody come and have it. everything that's scrap metal is pretty much at the end of the road, except for little bits and pieces here and there. So that's pretty sweet. Got all that shit taken care of. It started raining there and I was like, oh man, why now? And just as I finished, it stopped. That's the way she goes, man. That's what we're gonna have today. Typical friggin' Seattle weather. Here's the scrap pile. Might as well get a good shot of it, because I don't have my phone out here to take pictures. I really beat the shit out of that poor washing machine, eh? Yep. Oh, they had it coming. So I'll post that up on Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. See if any scrappers are out and about and are looking to pick up crap so that they can make a little bit of money to buy a case of beer, because apparently that's what they do. Oh, I forgot to talk to Buddy at the Hazardous Waste Depot about fridges. 'Cause I know other scrappers, like in other cities, you can basically dispose of your fridges at the scrapyard. You can just take them in and they'll give you weight value of it, with or without the Freon. They don't care. So I don't know. I know for a fact North Bay is not like that. North Bay, you have to have the Freon removed before it goes to the scrapyard, or to the to the scrapyard. If you take it to the dump, I think there's a charge for refrigerators. That's if they're taking them. So I need to find out where the heck I can take that old moldy bar fridge, because I have no use for that. That's just taking up space, taking up a real estate. Because honestly, if I can get rid of that bar fridge, I'd like to fire my compressor. I think that would be a good idea, is take this compressor and put it right in this corner, and then attach the wheel hose right to this wall where this hacksaw is. And then the wheel hose is what, 50 feet, 100 feet of friggin' line, something like that. Maybe even 25 feet. I think it's higher than that. What are you? Yeah, 50 feet. It says 50 on top. So I'm pretty sure that guy attached to the wall would do everything I need to do. I just got to figure out where I got to go to bring this fridge. And if it's a dump run, then I need to call around and find out from other people if they need to do a dump run, so I can at least fill up my truck, because I don't want to just go up there with a fridge. That's stupid. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go post this on Kijiji and see if we get any traffic. Talk to you soon. I don't know if he's coming across on camera or not, but look at this little guy. Freaking tried to dive bomb me, a little jerk. So Dad texted me while I was busy moving all the crap to the side of the road, just to tell me that tomorrow he's done helping my brother move, and that tomorrow he was going to come over with his trailer and we can load everything on, and then he would do the scrap run sometime during the week. Well, you know what I told him? I said, I'm going to leave it at the side of the road. If somebody else takes it, somebody else takes it. And if nobody takes it, then I'll let him know tomorrow and he can come by and we'll load it all into the trailer. And then he's, if he wants to take it during the week, by all means, go ahead. Otherwise, yeah, I'm sure somebody will take it. Now, as for the fridge, I decided to jump on Google. Hazardous Waste Depot had it listed as they do not take fridges because they can't take anything with refrigerant. So I got to bring it to the dump, and it's $25 to dispose of a fridge at the dump. Holy crap. It's $20 for a truckload of garbage, $25 just for a fridge. So I think I'm just going to bring the fridge up there sometime during the week, maybe next week or something. I'm going to leave it, I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. I'm probably going to take it out of here and just leave it outside for the time being. Let it sit on the back patio or whatever. Just get it out of the way so I can move the compressor into the corner and set it up the way I want it set up, so I can actually start using this damn thing, because I've had it for many years and never put it to work. Mind you, I wanted it originally to paint my car, but that's been done with another device. And yeah, so we oh yeah, and somebody mentioned take a magnet, which I have right here, and touch that lamp, and if it sticks, this is not brass, it's steel coated. Okay, you're right, it's totally steel coated. Okay, so it's not brass. The magnet's too heavy to stay on it, but it's totally metal. Okay, all right, so it's brass coated steel, or brass coated lead or brass coated nonsense with a hashtag of bullshit. So that's fine. At least we know what it is. So yeah, that's basically been my day today. So just putting stuff at the side of the road, and we'll let somebody else come pick it up. But as for today, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut the video down here because we're done playing with scrap. And there's more videos to come. Tomorrow it's supposed to be nice. We might send Bender through the old raspberry bushes, or we might do something else. I don't know. We'll see what we get up to. We'll just take it day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, stay safe, and Skivinz out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.